Edmonton Rovers host league leaders Enfield United on their final match prior to Christmas here at the Edmonton Sports and Social Club. Lewis Bennett Jr. makes his debut in goal with Chris Theachari having to take up a position in the midfield at the last minute. Ivan Bass makes only his second appearance of the season after a foot injury, and as a welcome return for Aidan Kavanagh, who fills in alongside Jack Banks in the heart of the Rovers midfield. 3 substitutes this week, which is a welcome to the straight 11 that they took last week for their game at Grange Park. What about Enfield United? Well, they're without Max Harrowell. Luke Cowdery is also unavailable. Player-manager Lewis Warren plays at left-back. Look out for the former Spurs and Luton man Dan Rolls in the Enfield United midfield. Shake of the hands between the two captains. Leon Mackenzie-Mackay back from injury last week. And skippering the visitors, Jack Christodoulou. Referee, by the way, is Dario Zavagni. Enfield in the green. It's the red and black for Enfield United. The opportunity for Rovers. Falls nicely to Kavanagh. That's a good turn from Kavanagh. Onto his left foot. That's not a bad drive. And he's come back off the post. What an opportunity there for Edmonton Rovers to take an early lead. This is a great bit of play, by the way, from Kavanagh. Takes out 2 defenders with one lovely turn onto that trusty left foot. That is a smashing drive. It hits the outside of the post. Goalkeeper Joe Green was beaten all ends up. It's a corner. It's going to be taken by Jack Banks. Banks, right-footed, an outswinger. Good header away. It's going to come straight back again. With Bangs on the right-hand side, takes a touch, his cross is blocked away by Lewis Warren. It's good early pressure, there's Sam Woolley. Here comes the challenge from Taylor. Forward towards Christodoulou. And Christodoulou has made a great run into the penalty area. Christodoulou, low shot, 1-0. He caught the goalkeeper unawares, and Lewis Jr. was unable to adjust his body, and after just 6 minutes the league leaders, who have absorbed early pressure and seen the woodwork hit at the other end, have taken the lead. Ellis Christodoulou picks this ball up in his own half. He gets the better of Sam Woolley, he gets the better of Tyrone Petrie, who's playing at the back today, and he looks up and he just plants the ball out of the reach of Lewis Bennett Jr. and into the net. It's 1-0 to Enfield United. Banks. This is Ivan Bass.
Come back with me. Here again.
Woolley. Mackenzie Mackay. She's missed by Banks. Back by Mistretta. Nice little back heel as well by Connolly, and Taylor with a chance for 2. Well, if you want to put faults at the feet of the goalkeeper Lewis Bennett Jr. for the goal, you certainly know that he's made amends there with a brilliant one-handed save. That was a brilliant save. Great interchange this. Fed forward by Mistretta. Taylor put in by Connolly's back heel. It's clever, but this is a brilliant save. Well saved by Lewis Bennett Jr. Comes the corner towards that near post. Attacking the ball was the number 26, Dan Rolls, and it was going in, that header, and it's another good save from Lewis Bennett Jr. Helps it over the crossbar. Corner floated in. Rolls got the better of his man. Got ahead of the challenger Mackenzie Mackay. That's a good save by the Edmonton Rovers debutant goalkeeper. Towards the near post, it's turned away. Bass, and a shot coming in. It's a great save again. Lewis Bennett Jr. is certainly earning his corner here. It's another corner. He's got down well to his left. Corner comes in. Turned away by Bass. In comes the shot. It's a good shot. Christodoulou. He nearly made it 2 for him and 2 for United.
No. Yeah. Hold it. Yeah. One more. Line.
Play. Rolls. Up. Squeezes it through to the far side. Souza. No cross. Saved by the feet of the goalkeeper. Otherwise it's 2-0. Bennett Jr. has made 4 saves in this first half to Enfield United within touching distance. Here's Taylor. Connolly. Rolls. Get towards Danny Warren in the right back position. Takes a touch and then lofts it forward. Be an opportunity here for Taylor. He's fouled by Jack Banks. Free kick in a very dangerous position. This was the pullback. Cowdrey's shot. Backheel towards goal from Taylor, saved by the feet of Bennett Jr. Lawrence Connolly standing over the ball. So too Rolls! Great save again. Lewis Bennett Jr. has kept Edmonton Rovers in this game almost single-handedly. He'll make that 5 good saves he's made in this first half. It's another corner. Enfield United applying the pressure. Comes the ball. Headed towards goal, but wide by Rolls. And Chris Theachari is now on. Bolster up the midfield for Edmonton Rovers. This was a free kick from Rolls. It was going in. It's another good save. Tips it onto the post. There's Lewis Bennett Jr. Edmonton Rovers in search of an equaliser. Aidan Kavanagh, left-footed in towards the 6-yard box. It's a good delivery over the top of the crossbar from Sam Woolley, but it was certainly a chance. Woodwork early on through Aidan Kavanagh for Sam Woolley. That was close. He doesn't score too many goals, Woolley, but he's made the run round the back, and Enfield United didn't see him coming. It's come off his knee, and it's just grazed the crossbar on its way over. Joe Green with the clearance upfield. Mackenzie Mackay feeding it to Nana Obeng on the left-hand side. He quickly shifts it forward, and Kavanagh is making a run from the midfield. Up against Mistretta. Kavanagh with a cross. There was no one really there other than the run of Tom Croke. He couldn't get the final touch, and then the cross from Banks goes behind, and it's a goal kick. Tom Croke has been in fine goal-scoring form since taking up the mantle of the solo striker. He was unable to get the touch there. Banks is possessed by Rolls. Dan Rolls ball inside towards Cowdrey. This is Christodoulou, and again Christodoulou cross in towards the back post. Shad Watson unable to clear. Thumped away eventually by Ivan Bass. That's Christodoulou. To clip it past the defender. Is that handball? Yes, says referee Darlo Zavagno, and I think it's the right call as well. He shakes the head at the appeals, the faint appeals at that from Aidan Kavanagh, but it did strike the hand of Ivan Bass as it was clipped past him. Yes, Christodoulou, once he'd sold that dummy on Woolley, he was in. He's just got to clip it past, there's no question. That's handball, that's a penalty. With the opportunity here, Jack Cowdrey to make it 2-0 from the penalty spot, and the league leaders extend their lead to the comfort of 2-0. A very accomplished penalty after 23 minutes from Jake Cowdrey. And it's Edmonton Rovers 0, Enfield United 2. Edmonton Rovers struggling towards the bottom of Division 1. They're going to find it extremely difficult to get anything out of this game now, surely. Change is going to see Henry Akinsami coming on for Chris Theachari.
Is that it?
Yeah, on you go.
I ain't finished my service.
It's a change for Enfield United. They like to roll their substitute, they like to roll their assistant referee too. Joe Turrell is on for the goal scorer of the first goal, Ellis Dooley. Just about found the energy there, though Turrell to show the referee his studs. Throw in to be taken by Sam Woolley. Kavanagh gets the better of Cowdrey. Away in the midfield by Akin Sammy. Forward by Danny Warren. Sammy. This is Obang. Quick ball forward and another good run from the striker Tom Crow. Out comes goalkeeper Joe Green to clear. By Danny Warren. Didn't quite bring it down there, Taylor.
Play it, Henry. Man on, man on.
Nice touch from Mackenzie McKay. Picks up. Finds Akin Sammy. Obeng again. This is good. Bangs. Obeng gets it into the box quickly. Kavanagh can't control, but there's a chance for the informed Tom Croak on the turn, but he just couldn't squeeze it in at the far post. Great opportunity and great build-up play as well from Edmonton Rovers. Down that left-hand side, it was slick, it was precise, and it very nearly ended up with one of the goals of the season. Charlie Jeffrey is coming on for Dan Rolls to give him a rest.
Hey, square his feet, Sam. Put back, square his feet.
Lewis Jr. She's got more height than distance. It's fully clear by Woolley. Headed up in the air by Turrell. Bangs. No foul on Kavanagh. Doesn't matter because Rovers have got the ball away over towards his near side. Good touch by Mackenzie McKay and an opportunity to get forward. Cheeky backheel towards Kavanagh. Kavanagh showing just a little too much of that one to Charlie Jeffrey. Now over to this near side and another chance of an attack. Warren giving it away though. Kavanagh, quick ball over the top. This is a real opportunity and an opportunity that nearly fell at the feet of Nana Obeng. In the end, he almost got in the way of Tom Croak. And Enfield United have managed to get the ball away, but that was a good opportunity. Here's Bangs. Going again, Jack Bangs, good weaving run. Kavanagh, can he get the shot in? Kavanagh, big one, goes down. No penalty, says the referee. Didn't see enough to award Rovers a penalty. Instead, Jack Christodoulou can bring the ball away up towards the halfway line and Warren. And Mistretta stroking the ball around well. Charlie Jeffrey, he's given it away. Oshad Watson. Continuing his run forward, Watson. Nana Obeng down that left-hand side. Towards Tom Croak, couldn't turn, but it is a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. And if Rovers can get a goal back here, then who knows? 2-0. They aren't completely out of sight, Enfield United. This was a chance over the top towards Obeng, and he kind of runs into the flight path of Tom Croak, and that is where the attack comes to a premature halt. And then this chance here from Kavanagh, squeezing past. Do you know what? You look at that again, that's a penalty. Shad Watson, just fancy this one. It's a good run up, it's a good fire, it's a good goal. Oshad Watson, the fullback, has squeezed the ball into the net from the free kick, and Edmonton Rovers are in the game. He was lined up for the long run up.
I didn't get that very well.
How about that for a free kick? There was no stopping it from Joe Green in the Enfield United goal. And at half-time, Edmonton Rovers are just about in it, falling 2-0 behind. Could have been a whole lot worse had it not been for some excellent saves from Lewis Bennett Jr. in the goal. They've pulled one back right on the stroke of half-time through Oshad Watson. Through to half-time here, Edmonton Rovers, and they're still in this game. Richard Harris is on at half-time for Ivan Bass.
I know how you're feeling, yeah? We've got Ivan on the bench. I know you've got a game later.
Ryan Jenkinson on for Danny Warren for the visitors. Jack Banks to take this corner. towards the strike of Akinsami rather. So blocked. Woolley. Foul on Croak there. Nothing given. It is eventually. The referee was a long distance away and he took an awful long time before deciding that there really was no advantage. Here's the short corner. Akinsami very nearly squeezes it in. It's off the line. Man on the post was pivotal. And Kavanagh with the free kick. Turned over the top of the crossbar by Joe Green. It's a corner, and there's early pressure here in the second half from Edmonton Rovers. They'll be encouraged by the pressure they're putting on the league leaders. This free kick here by Kavanagh, asking questions. Goalkeeper had to make the save, otherwise it's dropping into the net. Jack Bangs with a corner. Edmonton Rovers have the league leaders by the scruff of the neck, and the header over the top of the crossbar and in! It's an equaliser, and it's that man Tom Croak again. Leon Mackenzie-Mackay with a glancing header. I thought it was going to go over the top of the crossbar, but it loops into the path of Tom Croak, and it's 2-2. The early pressure paying off in the second half. Mackenzie-Mackay hits the bar, and Tom Croak is in the right place at the right time. He reacts fast, and Edmonton Rovers have clawed this one back to 2-2. The league leaders are shell-shocked here. Connolly. It's a deflection off of Kavanagh. Composure from Petrie, happy to go back to his goalkeeper, Lewis Bennett. A little bit of keepy-uppy, and then the clearance up towards the halfway line, which bounces over the head of Adam Mistretta. He retrieves it, eventually. Two Rovers can regroup whilst the long ball is sent forward. Straight into the chest of Tyrone Petrie, and volleys it towards the edge of the Enfield United penalty area. Confidence high at the moment for Edmonton Rovers. This was the back pass, look at this. The goalkeeper, left foot, right foot. That's the way to clear it. Free kick then, Jack Banks. Can they turn it right around? Banks, right footed, into the danger area, and very nearly turned in. It is turned in, but it won't count. Leon Mackenzie-Mackay with the goal. They thought they were ahead for the first time in this game. The flag on the far side was raised. The referee wants a word with the assistant referee. Edmonton Rovers have been denied the third goal. They never really dealt with this free kick, did they, Enfield United? Came off of the defender into the path of Mackenzie-Mackay, and therefore you have to ask the question, is he offside if it comes off a defender? They could have had this game won in the first quarter. But now they're struggling to keep pace with Edmonton Rovers, who are surging forward. Ball falling at the feet of Akinsami, who goes down in the penalty area. He's given a penalty. Well, it's another golden opportunity for Edmonton Rovers to turn a 2-0 deficit into a 3-2 lead. And you can't question whether it's a penalty, because Charlie Jeffrey has wrapped his right foot around Henry Akinsami, brought him down. Jack Bangs from the penalty spot. Oh, he's put it over the top of the crossbar. What an opportunity for Edmonton Rovers to complete the comeback in style. But unfortunately, Jack Bangs can't hit the target from the penalty spot. He's shot over the top, and it's a let-off for Enfield United. Well, he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Foot lower, it's in the top corner, and everyone says good penalty. It wasn't far off being a good penalty. Played by Kavanagh. Croak. To it low by Christodoulou. Christodoulou showing a lot of the ball there to Akinsami, who wins it back, and off goes Croak with a run at the back four of Enfield United. He's got men in the box as well, pulls it back. It's cleared away. Christodoulou completes the clearance into touch nervously. The league leaders are holding on here. They really don't look comfortable. Sam Woolley, long throw into that penalty area. Nudged away by Christodoulou. Cross coming in again. Oh, it's just too high for Tom Croke. An inch lower, and it might well have hit the head of Tom Croke and gone into the back of the net. So close. Taylor. Ball down the middle, but it's not a particularly good ball towards Lawrence Connolly. Straight through to Lewis Bennett Jr.
That's it.
Drop kicks into the United half. A long ball forward. What a great ball it was too. All the way through to Aidan Kavanagh. Had it been a first touch, it was better. It might have been on goal.
Time.
It's Jenkinson. First touch from Akinsambi. And again from Akinsambi. Now Kavanagh into the penalty area. What can he produce? A ball across the face of goal. It's just eluding. Arriving player, and it's retrieved by Croke on the far side. In fact, it isn't. It's gone behind for a goal kick. What an opportunity this is. Kavanagh making the run, peels off his marker, gets away from Mistretta, looks up, left-footed cross. Oh, it's within a whisker, within a whisker. Anna Robing turning the ball in. And they've had opportunities since drawing it back to 2-2 Edmonton to have put this game beyond Enfield United. Akinsambi, nicely done. On Mackenzie Mackay. Woolley. Decent delivery into the box. Oh, it's eluded everyone, including Tom Croke and the goalkeeper Joe Green, and it falls behind for a goal kick. And you have to put that down as another glorious chance that Edmonton Rovers has squandered. Chance after chance after chance in this second half. Rovers have really put the league leaders to the sword here. That's a lovely ball in. Did it not get a touch of some sort? Christodoulou is back on for Ryan Jenkinson. It's a long time ago Lewis Bennett Jr. was pulling off save after save in the first half. It's certainly been a game with two halves, hasn't it? Sean Watson, long throw-in from him. Towards the edge of the penalty area. Snowbell. Fed away to Christodoulou. On the left-hand side. Forward ball. Cleared though by Bennett Jr. Trying to win the ball back. Cowdrey. Jeffrey scooping it forward. What an opportunity this is. That's a great challenge coming in. Well, he says he got the ball there, Richard Harris, and he says if he didn't get the ball then it was outside, but I think the referee's given a penalty for the foul on Ellis Christodoulou, and it's going to be a yellow card for Richard Harris. Let's have another look. Taylor brings it down. That's outside the box, and he's got the ball. I have to say, the referee's wrong on two counts there. That should be a yellow card. It shouldn't be a free kick. And it's a red card for Richard Harris. Well, I'm not sure. There was an awful lot wrong with the challenge from Richard Harris. The referee has given the free kick.
The team sheet,
In
right?
my opinion, he's got that red card decision completely wrong. Christodoulou, not a great free kick. Christodoulou again! Saved by the feet of Lewis Bennett Jr. Christodoulou. Chance to clear from Arshad Watson. Bangs. Croke bangs again, and off goes Croke down that left wing. Bangs can't quite squeeze it through to him. It's cleared away. Just. Cowdrey had this for a free kick. It wasn't a particularly good one, but he squeezed the rebound through the wall somehow. The goalkeeper had to react very quickly. Connolly. Mackenzie Mackay. Now a chance to break. Orbeck, lovely through ball. Oh, a chance here for Tom Croke. Tom Croke, one-on-one. He's beaten the goalkeeper. Oh, it's squeezed past the post. So close. And yet, it's another chance that has been squandered by Edmonton Rovers. This game is 2-2. It could quite easily have been 7-all. Great through ball this from Orbeck. And look at Croke. He's off, he's away. He knows exactly what to do. No one's catching him. His shot might just have got a fingertip to it, Joe Green. Here's Bennett Jr. with a long kick forward. Is there to be any further late drama here? Monitoring the progress forward is Mackenzie Mackay in towards Croke. He can't get a proper connection. It's an opportunity for Jeremy De Souza to bring the ball away for Enfield United. Jeffrey.
Play Jack!
Challenge. Banks. Jack Christodoulou. De Souza. Long ball forward. Oh, this is a real opportunity. And Danny Ward makes it 3-2. 3 minutes from time, and the league leaders are in front. They've just played their get out of jail free card because they really should be out of sight from the chances that Edmonton Rovers have squandered in this second half. But Edmonton have been undone by one long ball. The first touch from Danny Warren, in fairness, was a very good one, and it's a cool finish. Very good. Kavanagh kick. Can Rovers find a way back into this game one more time? Kavanagh, left-footed into the penalty area. Banks with a header. He had a free header, and he's put it over the top of the crossbar. On another day, when these chances go into the back of the net, Rovers would have easily brushed aside the league leaders. Willie. Away. As far as Watson. No, it's got called in possession. Is that a foul? No, says the referee. And suddenly United have got players left over, and one of them is Cowdery. In fact, it was cleared away. Dan Warren had a chance there. There had so many players left over there. They were queuing up just too much time and space. They've got bodies back now, Rovers. Forward by Connolly. Shooting opportunity for Cowdery, and he makes it 4-2 in the very last minute. And if you look at the scoreline, it looks like a comfortable away win for Enfield United. In the first half, it might well have been heading that way, but Edmonton Rovers will take plenty of pluses out of this game, that's for sure. Squeezing the ball forward, Lawrence Connolly into the path. Jack Cowdery, who beats the goalkeeper at the near post. It's Krall on Edmonton Rovers. Jeffrey. Ball forward, goalkeeper's come out, he's not got there. The shot is into the side netting. Great opportunity that from Danny Warren. He can't hit the target, even though the goalkeeper was beaten. Kick is taken short, Kavanagh. Running out of time here. Rogan to get the ball forward. Towards Lawrence Connolly. He knows if he keeps the ball, then they keep the points, and Enfield United do take the points in what has been a real pulsating game. 2-0 up Enfield United. It looked like they were cruising, but Edmonton Rovers had other ideas. Not only did they get it back to 2-2, they really should have been ahead. 2 or 3 glorious chances to go into the lead, but in the end, 2 late goals, and they've been undone again for the second week in a row. Edmonton Rovers by a late goal. The red card for Richard Harris, certainly one to debate, but the final score here, Edmonton Rovers 2, Enfield United 4.